black hippie hair. I guess like today, I don't know, I guess like show you guys like just how I personally handle my snakes. One of them, my ball python, in previous videos, you guys have maybe like seen them. My last video I did, somebody brought up the point like, hey man, I feel like you're always like kind of talking negatively about ball pythons. Today's video, I just really want to like, I guess like kind of clarify my personal view on ball pythons. Obviously, to me personally, each snake is an individual. I just want to show you guys like how I take them out. I usually use a hook. I use a hook with my ball python just because he's a little bit, this makes it easier, put it that way. It just makes it easier. So once I get him out of the enclosure, he's usually really chill. It's more about when he's in his enclosure, that's like when he's more kind of like, you know, I've been working with him a lot. I've handled him now, I would say maybe like 6-7 times. 6-7 times. Anyways, so don't want to bore you guys with all the hoo-ha. Anyway, so pull them out. I wouldn't recommend using these on babies, by the way. You know, unfortunately, like you can hurt them because they're just so fragile. This is my ball python that I've talked to you guys about a lot. Been working with him for a minute now, and like I said, he stresses me out, I'm not gonna lie, but what's cool about it, I guess the positive with that is that like it teaches me to be more calm, because when I'm holding him, I have to be calm and confident. If I'm not confident, like, you know, that's like when you get tagged. And so I just, you know, I'm more confident with him, you know, having handled him now as much as I have, but at the same time, I'm not gonna lie, like I do get a little nervous with him, but that's not to like crap on them as a species of, you know, of snake, but it's just the reality of it. Like I've seen so many like ball python videos where ball pythons are just like super chill. I'm working with him, I'm trying to get him to that point, but like it's definitely doable. Like before, I couldn't even pick him up. You know, if I tried picking him up, like he was hissing and, you know, he did not like it at all. And so like I would just say like, you know, you just gotta work with them, keep working with them, don't give up. But yeah, they're beautiful, they're super beautiful animals, and I just, you know, I just want to make a video today just really just trying to showcase that, you know. And so like they're great, and I know in previous videos I may have said certain things and certain people think that like I hate them, but I really don't. I think, you know, ball pythons make great pets. Mine just, you know, I just had to work with a little bit more because, you know, he wasn't even a baby, honestly. So, you know, that's another thing too, is that I definitely recommend maybe starting with a baby. I got mine was a juvenile, so he was already pretty, you know, beastie, you know, as you can see. But, you know, he's a great snake, and I just want to show this to you guys, like, you know, you can get your ball python to also be this chill. Like, he was not this chill with me at first, you know, he really wasn't. But like I said, like it takes us a lot of patience. Like when I had mine, I thought that, you know, he was gonna be right at the bat, like chill, and he wasn't. Like he's a defensive boy, he just is. And so like I have to work with him, and then the more you work with him, the more you kind of see, you know, things that may irritate them, things that like they're more chill with. You kind of get a better pulse of like you know, their vibe, and as to things that may stress them out versus things that don't. For those who are saying that like, you know, I personally hate ball pythons, or I'm hating on them, or, you know, I'm crapping on them, I'm really not. I'm just really just trying to give, you know, my personal perspective on them. I think that they're great, you know, but like I said, like it just depends on which individual you get. Like, you know, they are individuals at the end of the day. Like for me, that's all I'm really trying to show you guys, is that like, you know, hey, like, you know, you could have a defensive snake, but with patience and just working with them consistently and not being afraid, like you can get yours to also be this chill. I wish I had footage showing you guys how he was like before, but like he was definitely snappy. As you can see now, he's so much more chill, and this is just honestly working with him. And so I just really wanted to kind of make today, you know, a handling video. This is just how I handle mine. So I'll just let him, you know, do what he wants to do for the most part. It's, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, touch his head or, you know, do too much right now with him. There's levels to the game, you know, head shy versus not being head shy. Like, you know, when you have a defensive snake in general, yeah, I just wouldn't advise putting your fingers or, you know, your hand in their face per se. But as you can see, dude, he is so chill, super chill, beautiful boy too. And so I love boas. I'm more of a boa person, and this is why I'm showing my ball python. It's just because, you know, I don't want people to think that like I'm being like mean or, you know, insensitive, or like I don't like ball pythons. I love them. I think they're cool, but I just like boas a little bit more for different reasons. So I'll just say this, man. These snakes are really cool. In general, you work with them, you know, it's a basic snake. It's not like you're dealing with a retic or a blood python. Those can kind of strike you. They're very direct with their strike. They're not gonna strike back, or, you know, I don't know, they're not gonna move their head in ways, so they're kind of predictable. And that's my whole point, is just that their moves are a little bit more predictable, which is cool, you know, so it makes it a little bit easier to, you know, befriend them, I feel like. But as you can see, he's just chilling here. He's not really doing much. Ultimately, I just really want to talk today about like stress. You know, like stress for me, you know, anxiety, like stress, depression. These are all the things I feel a lot of people are kind of dealing with, especially today. With COVID-19 running rampant, you know, it's kind of easy to feel depressed or to feel anxious or stressed. These are trying times, and so my whole point is that like whenever I'm holding my snakes, it's awesome. Real talk. This is my ball python. This is one that causes me the most stress. But as you can see, he's hella chill, and that's because I work with him, dude. And like over time, he's just gonna get that much more chill. I don't want people to think that like I think less of them or I don't appreciate them. I think ball pythons are really cool. You know, just different strokes for different folks. And so for me, like I said, I'm just more of a boa kind of guy. I love ball pythons, but just more of a boa guy myself. One of the coolest things is like, I remember when I first got him, like I was like so excited. And I took him out of his enclosure and he struck at me, you know, and so when he did that, I got afraid. I was like, oh no, he's you know, he's mad, he's an angry snake, or, you know, and I started doing more research on it. It's not that they're mad or angry, it's just that they're just defensive. Like, you know, he doesn't know what's going on. I'm taking him out of his enclosure, and, you know, he is, you know, just trying to figure out what's going on. And so, like, you know, with positive experiences, the more you handle them, the more you're positive with those handling experiences, the more they're gonna turn out to be chill, just like this. You know, he was not like this at all. And you can look at older videos, like, and you'll see him, he was always in a ball. Like literally, now he's a little more stretched out, like just a little more comfortable and used to kind of being handled. And like I said, over time, he'll become more. But that has to do with me being confident. So I felt like it's work on both of our ends. I have to be confident when I'm handling him, and also be aware of like where his head is at. You know, I can't be putting my fingers in near his face. You know, that could scare him, or that could make him think that it's like food. So, you know, it's certain things that you can avoid with more experience, I guess. But, you know, I love him. I think he's a really cool snake. I feel like he helps a lot with that. I was kind of hinting earlier with the whole like idea of like mental, you know, like stress, anxiety. Like, I kid you not, one of my favorite things to do is to take one of my snakes and watch a TV show. I'll just handle them. I'll watch a whole show of like, you know, whatever show I want to watch, like, you know, Netflix or something like that, and I'll just hold them. And, you know, it's so chill. Like boas, they say like handling boas is the activity, whereas like, you know, handling a ball python, you can do other things and also still handle them. But yeah, so it's my boy Bubba, and I just wanted today just to show you guys like how I handle him, and, you know, and just to kind of like clear up some misconceptions about ball pythons that my previous videos that you guys may have seen. Listen, I respect them. I think they're really cool. you know, in my previous videos, all I was ever trying to say or hint at was just that like I personally just like boas a little bit more, and that's just my personal preference. Like I said, I'll do a video eventually, kind of like really showcasing exactly why I believe boas for me are better, or just a better species of snake than ball pythons. But anyways, if you have a ball python or if you want to get a ball python, I think they're really great, dude. They're really good. You just gotta do your research, you know, in the sense of their humidity, you know, feeding. Feeding is one of the biggest things, because they are known to go off feeding and things like that. They can be finicky eaters, so your husbandry has to be on point with these, you know, whereas a boa, once again, I'm not really trying to get too deep into the boas today, but the boas, like, you know, they'll eat. They're just great eaters. They'll always eat pretty much for the most part. My ball python has skipped meals before, and so like I had to pretty much, you know, learn his ways and what makes him better. And so I feed him about every 10 days, and I do a wean rat. So I do wean rats with him. You can kind of see his size a little bit. Before they were saying do small rats. I just felt, to me, small rats were just too big for him. He wasn't interested in the small rats, and I think that they just scared him, honestly. He's just awkward. This is an awkward dude. You know, he's trying to figure it all out. Which we all do, you know. We all need to figure it out at the end of the day. Okay, so the positive of the day, as you guys know, I'm always trying to do the positive components in my video. And so today, I guess the positive is that like having a snake and handling them and you know, and kind of like dealing with that stress that you deal with, and you know, I'm telling you, man, it's so crazy, like how I feel like better, like when I'm holding them, like it's just the mentally, it's pretty cool. Like I don't feel anxiety, I don't feel stress. It's awesome, especially once you get over the fear. Like I did have a fear with handling him, like because he, like I said before, he in the past had hissed at me, had tried to strike at me. And so I was just a little nervous, but honestly, you just gotta get over that nervousness and just show them that love, man. You gotta kind of be that example for them. And I think that, like, you know, he knows, like, I'm not trying to hurt him. I'm not, you know, I give him nothing but love, and you know, his husbandry is on point. And so, like, you know, I feel like he's in a good place, and that's why he's as chill as he's become. And these animals in general are just chill animals. So, you know, I have no idea what happened to him before, but I kid you not, back in the day, I would do this. I would just like pet him like this, and he would like scurry. So if I was holding him and I were to like try to pet him or stroke him, like he would freak out, and, you know, and so that also has a lot to do with like lack of being handled, I feel like. But, you know, here he is. It's my baby boy, Bubba. He is a ball python, orange dream specifically. You can kind of see his markings. But yeah, dude is like so beautiful, and I love him a lot. And I think ball pythons are really cool. I think this may be my last ball python. I don't know. I don't know. I'm on the hook on that. What do you guys think? I guess I'm on the fence on that. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should get another ball python? What do you guys think? Do you guys think boas are better? Do you think ball pythons are better? Like, I know we didn't really get into like why I personally like boas a little bit more, because today I just really wanted to focus on ball pythons. But yeah, this is my boy, and he's super chill, as you guys can all see. Beautiful like rainbow iridescence on him. Can't see that in the video really, unfortunately, but like, man, it is really beautiful. Like on the blacks, you see a really cool blue, you know. But yeah, this is my dude, and he's, you know, he's doing so much better. Like seriously, he's doing a lot better. I like him a lot better than I did before. Like before, he really would freak me out, whereas like now, I think we're both a lot chiller with each other. You know, it goes both ways, and I think that's the beauty of it all. But yeah, they make really good pets. I think, you know, it's just, once again, just kind of doing your research and just really, you know, being patient and working with them. And, you know, the reward is just, I mean, I cannot explain how cool the reward is. Like, you know, and he used to be like really head shy. Now he's not, so you're not seeing that head shyness as much as, you know, you would see before. But yeah, like they're really good pets, man. Really cool. I love my dude. You know, we started off a little funky, but my point is that like if you have a ball python and you had a little funky start, hang in there, man. It'll get better. Don't give up. Because, you know, in life, you know, you can't give up all the time. And they teach you, man. I swear, like, my snakes, they all teach me just to be a little bit more calmer in life. I felt like I used to be, like, too irrationally afraid of things, like, you know, and just always defensive myself, which is really remarkable to kind of, like, see. You know, I'm like, man, dude, I was behaving a lot like these snakes. Like, you know, I was always defensive. Like, certain things would happen and I was ready to fight and ready to, you know, to be like that. And, you know, I don't know, after handling snakes and really being like, I don't know, like, seeing that, it's just really crazy. It's like, I don't want to be defensive. I want to be the opposite of defensive. And so, you know, they just teach you so much about yourself. I feel like I've learned so much about myself, you know, handling them and really taking care of them and stuff like that. But you can see his markings. His markings are really cool. Like, definitely a beautiful snake. It's like a tiger on the side, a tiger king. There you go. Yeah, I feel like that show honestly made me, like, want to get into snakes again on the low. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know. But it's my python. It's my boy. He's really cool. He's a good dude. I can't move my thumb. Anyways, he's a good boy. He's a good dude. Really good. And he gets better, I swear, with each handling. He gets a lot better with each handling. Honestly, man, like, honestly, if you have a defensive snake, just work with them. You know, work with them. Make sure you're at peace, that you're in a calm situation. You know, you don't have any other pets or kids running around or things like that to distract, you know, and it should work out well. I mean, if you look at any of the previous videos before, like, dude used to be way more, like, balled up and in that defensive kind of state of mind. Whereas now he's super chill, just a beautiful boy. And I'm excited. I'm really excited with our future together and how we can grow and continue to grow together. It's just so cool. It's how, like, the reward in this alone, like, there's so many things I've done in life, man, but, like, you know, taming snakes, dude, is, like, my gosh, like, definitely one of the coolest. Like I said before, like, I used to be, like, really nervous whenever I would handle, or if I had a day where I was shooting, I'm like, man, you know, I have to, like, I handle Bubba today. I would literally the whole day I'd be, like, nervous. And then, like, I swear, like, once I start shooting and I start holding him, I'm like, man, you know, it's actually not bad. It's pretty good. But yeah, he's a beautiful, beautiful boy, and I love my ball. I just don't know if I'll get more balls in the future. I may, you know, I actually might, you know, we'll see. It's a good chance, but this is my boy, and I love him to death. He's so freaking cool and beautiful, and that's Bubba. You know, if you guys have any questions, you know, do you have a defensive ball python or maybe a defensive boa? And you feel like, you're like, man, I see other people, their videos and their snakes look so calm. Like, how do I get mine that way? You know, are you in that boat? Or, like, you know, like, did you pass it? Did your snake, you know, was your snake that way? And sorry, he's doing, there you go. Was your snake that way? I don't know. Are you afraid of your snakes? Are you not afraid of your snakes? You know. Anyways, I used to kind of be. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not anymore. What are you trying to do? Yeah, but he's a cool boy. Like, he's way cooler than he was before. But anyways, all right, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, please subscribe if you want to see more content. Let me know what you guys want to see. You want to see more of Bubba? You want to see more of Kiki? You want to see more of my other boas I got? You know, let me know. And it maybe is a certain topic that you want to talk about or a question that you may have. Let me know. Anyways, feel free, like I said before, to subscribe. I love those subscriptions. Let's get more of those. You know, and yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's always positive. I mean, these animals are just way cooler, you know, and just so misunderstood. And so, you know, I'm definitely team snakes. You know, I've always loved snakes. I've always been fascinated by them. And I just think that, you know, especially with today, what's going on, if you had a snake or maybe you add a snake to your, you know, if you have a snake as a pet or you buy one as a pet, you know, it can be very rewarding, especially for the mental stimulation that, you know, that you receive from it. You know, for me, like I said before, it does wonders. Like, I honestly, I can just, like, hold my snakes and I feel so much better. Like, you know, even just doing these videos for you guys, you know, I really, I just enjoy it. You know, it's not even about me, really. It's about them, you know, and about you guys. And so I just really want to help people out and help these snakes out too. So it's like, you know, just showing you guys that, hey, like, you know, they're not that bad. Definitely not bad at all. Look how cool. They look so cool. These colors are so badass. And that's the other cool thing about ball pythons is the amount of morphs. There's so many morphs, you know. Like I said, this is an orange dream, so they kind of look like a normal, but they're not, you know, not exactly quite normal looking at all. This is Bubba, and me and Bubba are about to go chill and go hang out a little bit more and continue working on some of our handling. Just want to thank you guys one more time for watching. Yeah, I think that's it. Have a great day, have a great night, like wherever you're at, you know. Maybe it's daytime, maybe it's nighttime, maybe it's like after coronavirus, I don't know. But anyways, have a great day, have a great night, and Black Hippie out.